So just a very quick refresher for those that maybe missed the first part or weren't totally paying attention to what was going on. Our man here, I think his name is Stan, is married to a lady named Emma, or I think I'm assuming he's married, or it's his partner anyway. And the two of them are dealing with the loss of their daughter named Pearl. And we don't know the circumstances of why the child has died, but that happened a few years ago, and apparently Stan's been sort of emotionally stunted since that incident, and has now taken on the mantle of joining this mission in he's in a deep ocean installed, like in a base, right? And he's doing submarine missions and diving for an oil company, who it sounds like his wife or partner doesn't like very much, but we weren't really given much info on that. And it seems as he's been down here in his isolation, sort of brooding on the loss of his child, he's gotten more manic and depressed and sort of twitchier, and more sort of internally confused, it seems. He still seems to be doing his job as far as we can tell, but he's starting to neglect his own, personal self. He's stopped washing the dishes and maybe taking less care of his surroundings. He's leaving debris around and stuff like that. So, yeah, he seems to be running away from himself by taking on this job, isolating himself more. And he's only had a little bit of contact with Emma. And she's stressed as hell. She's, like, missing him and doesn't know what's going on. And feels like it's a real triggering element to bring up the daughter. But they know that they have to work through it, and he's just not really wanting to confront it. So that's kind of where we're at with that. And we've just been doing diving stuff mostly. I think he said something about that his real love is the seal now, that he loves the seal he's made friends with Joe, who you can sometimes see outside the window. Let's see if Joe's there now. So hopefully that's a quick summary. There's also a big storm coming, which is apparently unprecedented. There was the seal. Hello. Seems to bring me plastic debris to recycle. But the storm is a big deal because not only is it unprecedented on the land, it also brings with it water currents that are causing our base to creak and make horrible noises, and it's quite worrying. He's also put up photos of his family all over the place, which weren't there at first. I mean, given he also just had more time to settle in, so that might not be that weird. Right, so we left off just receiving some new missions. We have to find geodes. We have to recover geological data from some probes and check on our structural support life module. I say we find the geodes first. That sounds like a great plan. We've already talked to our organizer guy, who seems very stressed, and he said that there was some sort of disagreement happening with a meeting, if I remember correctly. And I was worrying that possibly the higher-ups at the oil company are not giving him the latitude he needs to manage my safety in this diving installation, and perhaps I'm in a lot of danger, but the guy that's handling me can't let on, if that makes sense.
Tim said not to worry about this stuff.
Yeah,
Thankfully.
Tim, that's the guy. Alright, let's go find some geodes and not worry about things.
No messing around today. Let's get to work.
What about a little messing around? Can we do a little as a treat?
Pleased to see me?
I wonder, as you got more isolated feeling, would you talk to yourself more or less? I don't actually know. Geodes. Where are the geodes? Do we not have a marker for geodes? There's usually a bright red marker. Docking stations. what this all is? The upheaval. Sounds like something we'll deal with later. Oh. Oil trace sticker. Maybe they're just a tiny thing somewhere on the map that I need to find. I don't know what these stickers are. Crates? I don't really see anything that looks like geodes. Maybe they're not even on the map? This is from local caves. Where are their caves? I guess I just have to look around? I'm only surprised by this revelation because so far they've kind of directed us toward any objectives we've had to accomplish. Freeform exploration is like to be rewarded, but it hasn't really been the only way to go about things. But that's okay, if we just need to look around a bit, I can do that. This looks like divots, they don't really look like caves. I know there are caves, though. I think I've driven past a couple, I just don't know where they were. Maybe I should have marked them. It's not like you're zooming about down here. So I guess it is a bit more intentional in your movement. We go down here? Oh. Oh, you're big. Can I get a photo of you? Oh, you're gone already. Jesus. That was fast. Barely even got to look. Whoa. I didn't know we were so close to, like, a bottomless void.
Moon's not built for this. Okay.
Oh. Oh, that's... Well, it's not solid, it's just we've decided it is for the purposes of us not going down there. That's odd. Well, if it were Subnautica, we would have developed some sort of chip that allows us to go further down. Some sensor modular upgrade. Alright, I guess that's not really for us, though. It does look very mysterious from a distance. How about this? Let us go back to here, and I'll go find the recover geological data thing. And if we run into any caves around there, then we'll explore them. They give me a primary purpose to go toward, and then we can diverge. You know? You know. Did I say datas? That's one of those words that, like, I'm aware of. I probably say it wrong sometimes. Oh, the objective says it. What's the... Isn't datum a thing, too? I thought that was, like, the singular of data. And plural is data. Yeah. Oh. Well, I found a cave, I guess. So let's pop out. It's almost like they were giving me multiple things to do at the same time. Dadass. Oh. I'll tell you what, that's not a geode, if that's what they're looking at as a geode.
Formation.
Yeah, it's like quartzite.
Rare around here.
Well, it's... I don't know, it's amethyst-colored quartz? Oh, that's a geode. Okay. As a non-scientist who has seen geodes, those aren't geodes. But if you want them to be for the purposes of this game, sure, I don't mind. Geodes often look like little brown or gray or white, kind of nondescript spherical stones. And honestly, if you found them in a pile, you probably would have a hard time even recognizing that there was anything going on. It's only when you crack them open that you find they're hollow and they've got usually a nice
sort of
sparkle
geode?
inside of some kind. Sometimes they're tremendously beautiful. But they come in many varieties, hence why I call them nature's loot boxes. You can get an ultra rare one. Pearlescent. But yeah, they don't really look like quartz shafts. What if geodes had milk like coconuts? Oh, like a slurry. Like a geode stone slurry. You know when you're doing like stone wet cutting?
Useful.
That runoff? Yeah, that would be sweet. Yeah, they have a ton of that in there. I don't know why, but they would. Is this where I'm trying to go? Scan it. Pressure probe. Scan it. %, status yellow. Wait, geological stability is 30%. That seems bad. They don't mean it's 70% stable, do they? No, I think they mean the number they've said. I initially read it as the opposite, somehow. You could probably milk a geodude. Would they like that? I never asked. Now I feel rude. There's all this plastic even down in this cave. Get my oxygen stick ready to go.
Definite crafting potential.
Rock juice is stored in the graveler. Makes sense. Right, so this isn't the answer? Oh, I didn't clean myself. I didn't clean up after myself. That's not what you want to hear from a streamer. I didn't clean myself.
You don't belong in here.
Absolutely not. I do wish I had more than 2 oxygen sticks, though. I thought I had made more than that. I think I made as many as I could. And I needed the geodes for the sake of upgrading my oxygen tank. What are... Okay, so that is the correct thing, but it didn't accept it? I'm flipping scanning you. What are you doing? Oh, I guess I just needed to click on it. Sometimes you gotta stand in front of it and click it. Sometimes you gotta pull a lever. Sometimes you gotta scan it and then scan it again.
You getting this?
There you go.
Still in his meeting.
Well. Probe area up ahead. Didn't realize I was in so far. It's funny, when you're going down into the cave, it all seems very simple and straightforward, but when you come back out, you're like, oh, I don't know if I recognize this area as well. Which feels bad. You never want to be trapped in an underwater cave and not remember how you got in. I need to harvest some more kelp, I think. I seem to recall I needed it for one of the objects I make. Just be a second. Sorry, algae.
Ah, natural resources.
I definitely want like 9 oxygen sticks for how long I seem to need to be underwater.
Algae.
I may actually just go back to the base real fast and build some. Looks like he can hold quite a lot. A couple of guys are walking in caves. Water level eventually gets chest level. Very cramped ceilings. Yeah, that's pretty creepy. I'm not particularly claustrophobic in general, but, you know, I guess in certain circumstances, it still brings out a bit of that feeling anyway. Especially if it's like a highly uncertain environment like that where you could get so easily turned around. You know, everything kind of looks the same and you don't really have good markers. And where's the base again? Right here. Hi, Z-Gamer. Oh, the seal has its own map marker now. That's cute. I'm just gonna go build some oxygen sticks before I go to the other probe.
Wait, do I have the keys? Ah, yes, I do. Okay, good.
If you lock me in a closet, I could probably weasel my way out in a day or two. Kind of boned if you're trapped in a cave, yeah. Not to mention you're, like, inherently far away from everyone. There's, like, no chance of people hearing you or randomly happening upon you. Or very low chance, anyway.
Reckon I have enough to put something together? Okie doke.
That's better. How much is the upgrade? Oh good, I left enough. There we go. So the oxygen upgrade, we don't have to do anything, it's just we have that now. We can pixelate. I think I have more important things to spend that on.
There we go.
Like all the oxygen sticks. Anybody have that fear of being buried alive? I didn't think I really thought about it properly until I saw Kill Bill 2, and then I was like, oh shit, this is serious. What a terrible thing. Did Subnautica ever get to deeper parts of the ocean? Yes. Yeah, as the game progressed, you ended up in deeper and deeper and deeper waters. Eventually to a level that almost felt kind of absurd, but in a fun way. Saw one of those cool guides of how to kick out of a cheap coffin. Isn't the problem not really so much the coffin, but all the dirt above you? I mean, they're both a problem, but, you know, more so the fact that you wouldn't be able to do anything about the stifling weight collapsing down upon you, right? Like, that... It doesn't really bode well. Even if you can kick through it, then what? Hope you can dig, but, like, you'll be pinned. Not to mention there's all this material in the way, which is not pliable. So, I don't know. It doesn't sound like there's a great escape possible there. I mean, I guess people have done it. Or at least maybe just magicians have. I don't know. Not really something I've looked into much. Hey, whale time. I was meant to take a picture of one of those. Here's the whale, it never fails. Oh.
Nice.
There we go. Wish I could get a better shot of the whole thing. That'll work. Do they often just stay perfectly vertical? Gotta make an effort so the archaeologists know you weren't a pushover. Yeah, I mean, they'll leave quite a scene, perhaps, for if someone happened upon you many years later. I don't know. They sleep like that. Oh, big sleeper. Neat. Didn't know that. Asked to be buried with a spoon. And a cup of pudding. Last meal. Buried alive with a cup of pudding. What's that? I've definitely gotten used to the controls a lot more in a few hours of playing this. Not that they were particularly difficult to get your head around or anything, but I did feel like they were a little confusing for the first few minutes. Oh, more geodes. Wonder how many I need.
Do you Trench just sprinkle these around the ocean?
Yes.
One man's trash, another man's treasure?
Yeah, if you're gonna use it to make, like, an oxygen pump, sure. I would call an oxygen pump helpful in your particular situation.
Here goes.
Smuggler's cavity. Oh. Alright, that's not what I would think of when I heard that term. I think the TSA have something about that. It's quite roomy in here for a smuggler's cavity. Also, what is it with smugglers always having bad teeth? Get a freaking smuggler's filling. Oh, geodes. Again, these aren't geodes, but we're calling them that.
This geode will come in handy.
Absolutely will. No dental plan? Well, smuggle yourself in a dentist, then. From wherever. I don't know. The dentist colony. Is that a thing? Oh, shiny oil. Smuggle some insurance. I mean, honestly, if that was a thing you could do, I would say it was ethical.
Can always use more coal.
If there was, like, a way to fabricate medical insurance. I guess maybe that's literally possible. But, you know, obviously that would be insurance fraud.
Transmitting. That should be all of it.
Not in the way that it usually is, though.
More rubbish. A component of some kind.
I never thought Lisa needs braces would be a phrase that I hear on a nearly daily basis, but it still is all these years later.
Look, I'm calling him now. Stan?
Stan?
Yeah?
New task.
Stanley?
The brass don't want the storm to affect the bottom line, but regulations mean we can't run the refinery in hazardous conditions. So, we're upping the extraction rate until the storm really hits. Maximum output.
No, Tim. Bad idea. The pressure alone is going to...
I know. But orders are orders. My hands are tied.
I was exactly right.
Just get to the refinery.
I was exactly right. Oh my god, people in CEO positions are so predictable. It's almost like money's the only thing they care about. Almost.
Dan,
But that would be crazy.
sorry that I didn't mean to. How are you? You know, generally.
I'm fine. Good, I think. Keeping busy.
Just want to get a good photo, you know?
It helps.
How long has it been now?
Music's getting creepy again.
Well, since.
Since Pearl. 3 years, 2 months, and 17 days.
Oh, damn. I feel
so
like keeping
sorry.
track of that is not good for your mental health.
I can't even imagine what it's like for a parent. Well, and Emma, is she?
Emma's Emma. Tough.
You know, I always liked that one.
Remember when you and Dad first met her? You were both 3 sheets to the wind.
Oh.
Don't remind me.
She
Wait, are we
jumped you both
related to
under
Tim?
the table, as I recall.
I got me a good 5 rounds on her. Good times. I miss. Well, best to get back to, you know, things.
Yeah.
Where did I leave my vehicle? Oh, there. Looking up 3 sheets to the wind. I would guess that means full steam ahead. To define an idiom with another idiom. I would guess it's like saying, you know, your best ability to output motion, go do that. Oh, it's the opposite. Out of control. The sheet is the line that controls the sails on the ship. If the line is not secured, the sail flops in the wind and the ship loses headway and control. If all 3 sails are loose, the ship is out of control. I see. Used to mean drunk. Yeah, that's not one I've really ever used myself. Nor have I really heard it much. I mean, maybe a few times. Is this chest visible? More sharks to take pictures of. I don't really know what it is looking for a good photo, but...
Not bad.
Oh, okay.
Not bad at all.
He likes that one, so that's good enough. I keep needing to resist the urge to say, like, I kind of wish that certain animations were a little snappier. But I think that's, like...
Looks like plane wreckage.
very purposefully the timing that it is to kind of keep you in a particular amount of momentum. Everything is a bit plodding, but like that's just the way it is, and that's okay.
Oh, hey. A crafting blueprint. Perfect.
I agree, that is perfect. Nothing could be better. Don't bonk your head now. Anything else to see here? Not really.
Lights are all green. Ready to go.
One of my colleagues went to Reunion, didn't know it's illegal to swim there because there's so many sharks. Whoa. Yeah, that's weird. I guess it's illegal to swim in a lot of places. But you don't really think about it that way. There was this community center that was quite local to around where I was at in New York. And they had an outdoor pool that was barely fenced off to the public, and I completely understand why it was a problem for people to swim there. But it always felt very cruel that in the height of summer, it would just be roped off and, like, no one was allowed in, and they'd, like, call the cops if people tried to go swimming there. Like, obviously they don't want anybody drowning, you know, with no lifeguard on. But it just seemed kind of like a dick move, you know, because, like, there's just a pool there. There's no funding to, like, allow it to be open. It's illegal to swim in a stranger's bathtub. See, and that's the thing. Strangers should be more accommodating. In the heat of summer, they should let people into their houses to swim to their fill. Even if their name isn't Phil.
Plenty of parking space, at least.
That's important, yeah.
I'm at the refinery.
Good stuff. Maintenance entrance is round the back.
Alright, I don't know where the back is. Is this it? What's this? It's kind of hard to see.
Back into the blue.
What is that? Oh, it's just plastic stuff floating about. Maybe that is where I'm meant to be.
Another blood. Did I get lost again? Huh. This feels like the wrong way.
Okay. Why is there a prompt on it then? It's just so I can hear him say this is the wrong way. Oh, 61. Why can't I just go in anywhere? What's this?
Nothing down there for me.
I guess we should move the vehicle. Ah! Nearly got knocked out by drones. That's it. 62. There's more junk though, so I'll go pick that up.
I wouldn't do.
Just assuming it's gonna say no, but I'll check it anyway. Nope, wrong button. No.
I don't think that's the right way.
Yeah, pretty large structure, I agree. Maybe that's why they don't want me to go in the wrong way, because I'll get lost. Oh, there's another door down there. Whoa! Or is that a door? No, it's not. It's a pipe. I nearly whacked my whole back end. 66. No number. Air conditioning unit. Is that 67? Does the door not exist that I'm looking for? Ow. It's like one of the first times I've properly just bonked the thing. You can't whack your back end on stream? I don't know, people do a lot of pretty wild stuff on Twitch and seem like they just come back and do it more. In fact, a lot of the people that do the worst things seem to be celebrated for it and then get tremendous financial incentives after they're banned to come back and have a big party about how they're back now. So I don't know, maybe it's really not the way that it seems. There's all sorts of debris here. And also a docking area?
All right. Showtime.
I mean, this seems like where they wanted me to go. Although the door looks the most closed. Why do you have so many damn doors?
In the ocean clean.
I've got an achievement for picking up many pieces of plastic. Oh, it's an oxygen refill station. It's got some sticks for me. Yep. Lovely. Who's meant to go around and restock those, I wonder? Please, not my job.
No, definitely not this way.
Definitely not this way.
Heavy.
Really? You're underwater. Is it that heavy? That'd be hilarious if one day I was just like, okay, Twitch, I've had enough. And I just put a thong on and start twerking at the camera and just be like, alright, this is my fate. End me. Take me down, a champion of the people. Yeah, then be like, actually, instead of canceling your channel, we're going to offer you streamer privileges. Hello? Oh, I got kind of stuck on that bar, I think.
No, definitely
not that way, obviously.
Hello, girl.
Yeah, for comedic timing, knowing that my intent is to be destroyed, they would absolutely not notice it. You're entirely correct. Yo, Super Dong Double Jam! Back again with 104 months. Hey Nick, haven't pooped in a while, just wanted to say... Well, I wish you relief in that respect. Oh, it's here. I finally found the door.
Don't go anywhere.
Yeah, it's a terrible situation. I hope you can get that sorted out. I'm not laughing at you, I'm just laughing at your boldness for having said it.
Transistor, maybe?
Thanks very much for the support, I appreciate it. If it's a typo, actually even funnier. Haven't pooped in a while.
Okay, it's just a routine job that hasn't been done for at least a decade.
Okay, to be fair, I also neglected to see the double in. I, for some reason, only read one in, which I didn't intend to do to frame it to make that more mocking. I honestly just missed seeing that letter, that second word. So it was really more my fault than anything. I'm sorry that I just declared you were unable to poop.
Tim, I'm here.
All right. We'll need to increase the pressure in the pipes to get the yield up. But more pressure means, well, more pressure. Luckily, there's a cooling system.
What's
that'll
your
keep
point,
everything
Tim?
Running nice and smooth. Get to the main distribution chamber and we'll get started.
I'll try. This should be a new message when people resubscribed. I haven't pooped in a while, just wanted to tell you. Just if everyone does it. It kind of diffuses the situation. A month seems like a big problem. I think that's like on the outer limits of possibilities, right? Like, a month is real bad.
Heading down.
All right. Should be coming up the main flow pipe. You'll know it when you see it.
What's the amount of days when you're like, okay, it's time to go to the hospital? I've never had to look that up, thankfully. So maybe around 2 weeks, you're like, okay, it's time to start thinking about that. Oh. Maybe I'll just leave this topic now.
Jim? Minor issue here.
Oh, damn it, I see.
Did you guys hear about the chicken with no butthole? One day he fart explodes.
Nothing. Well, besides putting the lever down.
Poor chicken.
Bloody thing. Maintenance told me someone had... Right, no problem. I'll have to swim there.
Wait, how do you fart if you have no butthole? I didn't really think about that the moment I read it. I probably should have, though. Well, I guess you explode, so that's the answer. There is no universal or definitive amount of time a person can go without pooping. However, doctors define constipation in adults fewer than 3 bowel movements per week. If a person has not pooped in a week, but they feel fine, they should seek medical advice. I wonder if anyone has ever simply transcended the concept. You know how some people are like, oh, I don't need to eat anymore, I'm powered by sunlight. You know, like they just are, they're done with that human bit of physiology. Maybe someone can transcend needing to poop and their immune system, their digestive tract it's perfect. It's 100% efficient. No waste is produced. They're done. They've had their final time with that. There's no need. Also, that's not a thing, the sunlight thing. That's not real. People have claimed that, but they can't actually test for it. It's not anything to take seriously. Was I supposed to go to that lever? Because that lever didn't seem to do anything. The lever is dead. Was anyone in chat going to believe that? Well, I hope not, but like, as I said, people have made that claim before. And I suppose maybe if you're a bit impressionable, you'd be like, well, I don't know, maybe there's some, you know, new age thing that produces that result. But no, obviously there's not. Is it the same lever? Can't tell, it's very dark. Also, my oxygen is not visible. It's making it seem like there's more paths down further. But I think all of these side paths are blocked, right? Oh, my oxygen's back now.
That's about damn
What was
time.
that? Oh,
I can
plastic.
use
I
this.
didn't even see it. Can I go up? Not that I want to go up, but is there like a path up? No. Seems like they just want me to go further down. Get out of here, door. Stinky old door. Yeah, there's only one lever spot. Photosynthesis seems nice, but mostly just as a backup. I still enjoy the process of eating. I feel like that would be a real shame if we lost that. But I guess if we just had no access to food and there was another means, that might be okay. No, it just doesn't do anything. Maybe I was supposed to do something on the second floor before I came down here and I rushed ahead too much.
Jeez.
Ah.
That, lad, is the heart of it all. You know how many thousands of dollars of crude comes through here each and every second?
No.
I certainly don't.
Yeah.
But it's more than you and me'll ever see.
I don't really want to
It's
see that much of it.
Ha! That it is. Now, get to the pressure valves and let's step it up a notch. They should pop up on your sonar right now.
Turbines? Okay. Excuse me.
Done.
I'm curious why there aren't much larger scale versions of Venus flytraps that could potentially trap like a deer or something. Is it just at that level plants simply can't contain the organic rage of a deer? They could just shatter the thing, just break out of it. I never said the words organic rage before, that's entirely new. Pitcher plants? Yeah, they're not that big. Normal level pressure detected. Great news. Normal level pressure detected. Alright, so why... I've pressed the buttons on them, why are you still... Because I have to increase. But how do I increase? Oh, is it this? I didn't even see this was over here. Sorry, I'm like really not, I guess in the right frame of mind for this game today.
First valve.
I'm just missing obvious things. Am I supposed to get it in the middle? Or all on top? Wait until the sequence syncs. Am I supposed to know what to be doing here? What about this?
Pressure increasing. Okay.
What the hell did I do with this?
On to the next.
Okay. Is the point that I just moved it at all? What if I just pull this lever now? Yeah.
More to do, looks like.
How much more?
Valve number 2.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's just working, okay. High level pressure detected. Grab some more oxygen sticks.
Hello, you.
Glad they gave me the upgrade. I think if I had the same oxygen tank level as prior, it would have been, well, not egregious, but it's like, yeah, we get it.
Fresh air.
Oxygen management's a thing. It's okay. There we go. Beeline in. Oh, more oxygen sticks? Sure. Now it's getting silly how many I have. Decent stock of sticks, exactly. Oh, alright. I kind of tripped and then decided to swim again.
Here we go.
I really don't know what that wants me to do, but I moved it, so...
No. Something missing.
Maybe I unintentionally did the right thing each time. Yeah, alright.
Pressure's going up.
It's weird, right? Like, it doesn't seem like very obvious what it's asking me to do there.
Tim, it's getting dicey in here.
Dicey, huh?
Everything looks okay on this end.
Yeah, I mean, I'm no engineer, but there was no steam before I started playing with the valves, and now...
Now I'm getting boiled
there's
alive.
a lot of steam. It's like a sauna in here.
Yeah.
Best whack the cooling system up. No worries, lad. All under control.
Yeah, you're just gonna boil me for profits and fun. Can I go back to the bottom level now and hit that lever? Is that the point? Where's this? Is this the cooling system? How cool do you want it to be? What is happening? Go on the ground. Just started swimming again.
Okay.
Yeah, make those orange lights white.
That's that.
Oh, we're cool as hell now. It's the Arctic. Everybody happy? Tim happy? Stan happy? Happy Madison? What's this? Might as well touch that.
Okay, cooling system at maximum capacity.
Perfect. Oh, it's blue lights now. You know it's good. Oh!
Tim?
It's... shit.
That's good.
This is all okay. We're still fine. Just let me...
Very far from fine, Tim. Fine's a far off land at this point. This place is about to blow.
Give me a few.
You know what? Enough. This is... I'm undoing this, Tim. They can fire me or sue me or do whatever they want, but I'm not dying underwater covered in someone else's windfall.
All right, bugger them. The maintenance room. In the basement. It's the only way to
Told
reverse the
you.
increase. It'll shut down the whole flow.
Okay, I'm heading there now.
If I can only remember where the freaking elevator is. Oh, I think it's
Thanks,
just...
Tim.
Sit back here. Thanks, Tim. Why would you say thanks to him after that? Tim put you in this position. I guess you kind of need the help at the moment. Just leave it until we're in safety before we have a fight with him. No, I know he said bugger them, but like, he kept playing along despite the fact that I was like, this is a terrible idea, this is really gonna be bad. And he's like, no, but it'll be fine. Placating me. What the hell is the elevator? Scan. I should be using that more. Like, I even said, it's not fine, and he was like, no, it's under control, and it's like, yeah, no, it's not, though. So even after several attempts at pushing back, he still was not interested. I should have never let it get to this point in the first place. Purge it.
No.
Oh.
No, 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 no.
Oh, no.
Ah!
Oh. Isn't this how Prey started? Am I...
This can't get much worse.
Is there gonna be like a dark Stan evil shadow version? Oh. It's the metaphorical spirit of our deceased daughter. And a crab. Show her the crab. That'll help.
Why?
For some reason.
Oh my god.
Oh. What? What? Where am
Stan,
I?
please do not go into the fan. It's not a light at the end of the tunnel. But do listen to what the crabs are telling you, which is to flee. Always listen to the crabs. They know. And also flee sideways. Are we in a waking dream now? Oh yes, we are, because it's wobble vision. So we were, like, concussed laying on the ground a mile under the water. This is not where you want your life to go, if you could avoid it. Very cool shot, though. They've consistently impressed me with these scenes. Although they're quite disorienting. Intentionally so.
Get back to the life module. Tim. Tim needs to know there's been a leak.
I wonder if anyone named Timmy is... that they write it T-I-M-E, and so everyone calls them Time. But they're like, no, it's how I spell Timmy. Stop being weird, just pronounce my name correctly. Like, okay, Time. I am a Time Lord. I don't know what I'm doing. Pronounce Mike? You mean Mickey? Mickey? Are his flippers just square shoes?
What is this place?
There's a villain in one of the Discworld books named Tea Time, and it's Tia-ta-me. Alright. Hell, that's surprising, but I respect it. You gotta really have conviction to go that hard. I think we're having a returnal moment. Yeah, we're definitely having a returnal moment. Yeah, when you start seeing your child's bedroom a mile under the ocean, something's gone wrong. Is that Eve? Oh. Oh, they kind of sort of did a reflection there. I didn't expect that. Alright. What? Now what? Oh.
What are you doing here?
Okay, Alex. Sorry it took so long. Thanks for coming by anyway.
Oh. I miss you. So much.
So the refinery is going to explode as an unprecedented storm hits Which I'm going to assume is going to create a devastating amount of pollution that is going to then become embroiled in the ocean. Not to detract from his personal moment, but like I'm also looking at the bigger picture at the same time.
I'm back. Out. I have to get...
You want me to go up that pipe? Oh, no you don't. There's a fan up there. Go. I keep forgetting I've got to actively turn it, not just point in the direction. To stop the fan.
No, he's not answering. I'll keep trying.
Oh.
Stan?
Just open the door.
Stan, come in. Stan!
I'm here. What happened? There's oil.
Oh, thank God. Thought we'd lost you. There was an incident. Look, it's neither the time nor the place. Get out of there. Let the drones handle this.
Ah, the drones.
Just get back to the life module. I'll call you in a few.
Yeah, maybe you should have the drones handle all of this. Like, my whole job, maybe drones should do it. Doesn't seem very safe. But we do get to drive this cool car, and that's fun. I like that you can see the lights on the life module from, like, infinite distance away. A beacon. An underwater lighthouse. Grab as much oil as you can. It's a smash and grab for oil. Can I fill plastic bags with it, like they were doing with the gasoline? God, I can't believe we lived through that. Cool music. Very pretty. There are actually people running up to gas stations with plastic bags, filling them full of gasoline and putting them in their cars. Yeah, it's true, we were cleaning up all the plastic and then this happens. But I think that's kind of part of the point of the futility of some of the efforts we take. You know, all the paper straws in the world aren't going to sort out systemic pollution coming from, you know, unprecedented levels of giant corporations. Not that we shouldn't still make an effort, obviously, but, like, if we're accounting for 0.00001% of the pollution, and they're accounting for 95% of it, our percentage does not do anything. You're not even gonna take your hat off?
The hell is wrong with you? Why can't you just be normal? Emma's moved on, but you stuck in yourself.
Yeah, it's a good song. I liked it.
And now you're seeing things. Get it the hell together. You're losing.
Yeah,
her.
we've never seen him with the hat off as long as this game has been going.
Just like you lost.
Oh, stop,
When
dude.
we lost Pearl. Shit. What even happened back there? The last thing I remember was oil. Oil everywhere.
It's hard to forget.
Need to talk to Tim.
Tim the Toolman Taylor? Hopefully not, because he's got a lot of controversial viewpoints. Then why are there still monkeys? Oh?
Tim?
Yes, lad, I'm here. How are you? How are you holding up?
What happened? The pipes.
Don't worry about that. We'll get some drones down there ASAP. They'll
Classic
take care of
human
the leak.
reaction. Don't
There
worry
was
about
oil
that.
everywhere. I thought I saw whales and...
I will send a
Sand,
crew out to the beach and
please.
we'll wipe them down.
It's not good, I know, but Unitrench is doing everything they can. No one expected this. Now, for safety reasons, I need
I can
to
tell you
stay
one
put.
person that expected
Don't
this.
leave
He
the
was
life
telling you
module.
not to do it.
For how long?
I don't know. Until you hear from me. Got it?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Stay safe. I mean it.
You mean it. Even if it means disobeying direct orders from me.
A drink. Non-alcoholic or not.
Wait, are they actually going to give me the option of alcohol right now? I see that there is alcohol free. Is there an alternative? And not saying that I want it, I'm just saying, is that a choice I get to make, or is that... Okay, no, that's
I should
fine.
be updating this, I suppose. Bunch of wrecks aren't on here. Running a little low. I suppose a drone will drop off supplies soon.
I just thought for a second, they're like, do you want to
2
lean hard
weeks.
into this
I
or
still haven't
not?
emptied these.
Like, as a choice for the
Where did
player,
it all go?
which is a weird kind of moment to be like,
Let's hear the good
in your
news.
moment of weakness, do you allow him to spiral further or not?
And it doesn't seem to be going anywhere.
No, we're okay.
Our forecast is now another week of hurricane winds and typhoon rain, so now would be a very good time to dust off the old wellies.
Either a
Old
huge oil leak
wellies.
just off the coast doesn't make the news anymore, or
Someone's kept it under
kept
wraps.
Let's
What's
see
that?
how long that lasts.
That looked like an oil report there. Or was that a weird cloud that I didn't understand? What is that?
Bigger than the one back home. That was too much. I could have... That was too much.
Maybe this is reading too far into it, but someone who turns to alcohol-free beer in times of torment feels like someone who's shaken off alcoholism in the past and is now seeking the comfort of it without the negative repercussions. Is that possible? Or am I thinking too hard? Must answer Tim's call. He could just like the taste. Yeah, absolutely. That's why I said, am I thinking too hard? I probably am.
Stan, come in.
I'm here.
Feeling all right?
No, not particularly.
Yes. Quite a mess back there. Look, this is outside of protocol, but we're sending down some more blueprints. Drones will
Oh.
be with you soon.
Blueprints for what?
Weird.
You'll see.
I'm gonna
Head
fix the whole
outside
thing,
and
aren't
rendezvous with the carrier.
Oh. Okay, second overly red situation. Is it possible none of this is happening the way that we're seeing it, and all of these escalations of events are a metaphorical, physical manifestation of his tremendous guilt and grief? And we're seeing a fictional reality while he's doing something more mundane than all of this. What's the robot have to say?
Stanley Moray, you have drunk 15%
Oh.
of your daily recommended water intake.
That's useful.
Drink water now.
Drink water now. I could use one of those. Recover the laser blueprint. Oh, now you're speaking my language. But today's been a long day. Can I just chill, though? Well, I did have a non-alcoholic beer. Oh, you know, maybe they actually made it non-alcoholic simply because they're about to send him back out to pilot some machinery immediately. And so they just simply didn't want him to do that. Oh, you've pressed the hydrate button several times.
Let's get out of here.
Glug glug.
Bad news.
I finished my drink.
Drones dropped the delivery.
What?
The whole hive has been acting strangely
My God,
recently.
this place can't do a single
Blackouts
thing
now,
right.
this. You'll have to grab the blueprints yourself. I've set a waypoint.
The music sounds ominous. Game would be rated R if it shows one beer. Yeah, you can show the extinction of humanity, but one beer or a nipple, and we're out.
Hello. The deal with.
Alright, we're going to the laser delivery area, blueprint.
Stupid, stupid.
I hadn't even considered the ESRB angle to that question, actually.
If
Oh.
I put her in the other seat.
Oh, that's cool. I can actually feel the water currents now. They've actually changed the way movement feels when you're piloting as a result of the turbulence from the storm. I like that. It's a great
I
touch.
can't deal with this.
It's much more
I can't.
wobbly now.
She's gone.
It's keeping me off center most of the time.
She's gone.
This way.
And you're losing Emma.
You can see how much
Fuck.
more difficult to control it is. The storm is on the surface, but it also changes the water currents at the same time. We were getting
Okay,
slammed
we
by
should be here.
current activity. It was causing the pod to shake and creak and make weird slamming sounds.
This is a new blueprint. Found blueprints.
Get on back and get them built.
Laser module for Unitrans deep sea transport.
Do I have enough for it? I don't even know what it needs.
Running prototype. Not for deployment. Tim.
Tim!
Oh, that's out of date. It's perfectly safe.
Oh, Tim!
Okay. Couldn't they make this stuff less ugly?
That's what I'm saying. Tim's not really on our side. After what just happened, and he's still like, oh, don't worry about that. How far is this guy gonna go? He won't be satisfied
Solid
until I'm
and
literally dead.
useful.
Can't use any of the parts from this, apparently. I mean, that would be nice to clean up. Imagine if there was a side quest to, like, clean up every bit of debris. We only get to take up some of it. And I photoed this shark. It's too far off. Stop hiding. Oh. And it's even worse knowing that he's suffering from grief and he's well aware of the situation and taking advantage of him on top of it. Oh, that's cool. He actually gets into the vehicle in the direction that I was facing. Oh, he's back. Oh,
Repairing
that
damage.
was the wrong button. He's gone again. Didn't work.
Emma will love this.
Oh, that'll work. It's kind of far away, but... Wouldn't be surprised if that vulnerability makes him an easier target for corpo ghouls. It kind of reminds me a little bit of how... You know when they're casting reality shows, right? And they look for particular personalities and archetypes in the way that people respond to the casting. And they try to particularly use aspects of their personality, sort of weaponize them against other people in those, you know, whatever the scenario is in the house that they're all going to be sharing or whatever. That there's that level of slippery and manipulativeness, as if it was, you know, for a job hire, is almost like the same as a reality show casting. What the hell is that? Oil trace. Unknown composition. Can I look at it? Do I want to look at it? Is it a monster? Is it going to strangle me in the ocean? I want a Christmas tree that looks like this. It's plucked straight from the Dark Souls depths. What the hell? Why are there glowing tips? I can't tell if this is some sort of, like, fantasy thing, or why that would exist. Can't seem to do anything with it. Maybe I'm gonna Mario Sunshine it up later or something. Globs of oil with bioluminescence.
Off we go.
No, I haven't died. I don't really know if you could die. I guess you could just run out of oxygen, but I don't know what it would do. I imagine it would probably just, like, black you out and bring you back to the habitat or something. Perhaps something to, try as an experiment. It's so slippery now. Everything's so wobbly. Where's the landing pad? Over here.
Back to the deep.
Ooh.
Back again.
Yeah, I'm guessing Tim on the radio there is kind of following in the Konami school of thought when it comes to how to manage a situation. Explicitly escalate and make it worse only.
Let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking. How about that? Laser, please. Upgrade for Moon can be used to clear oil tracks and... Oh, I see. I am going to be the one to clean it. Of course I am.
Serious business, this. Disperses underwater particulate, up to and including density levels of extracted crude.
Make a decoration. Why not?
Could be useful.
Double down so as not to show weakness. Yeah. Oh, I haven't read these logs in a long time. Oh, like, at any point? Alright, let's go back. Log entry 2, first day of real tasks, basic maintenance, leaks, repairs, all covered by training. Personal thoughts, it's quiet down here. When the TV's off, it's just the currents and the whir of Mercury's hard drives and whatever it has. Or whatever it has. It's nice. Coming back here was a good decision. End of entry. Alright, everything's looking great. Day 2. Oh, right, we jumped forward like 2 weeks at one point, so maybe we're going to get lots of log entries to fill in what happened there. I've rewritten this 3 times now, last try. I saw something today in a wreck. Right, that's... yeah, you know what that was. There's an old submarine down here, in a cave. It makes no sense. Can't have gotten here itself, or there itself. Inside there was something. I heard a person, maybe. Looks ridiculous written down. Along with the nightmares I've been having, something's definitely off. Day 4. Whatever I did with the oxygen seems to have worked. Headache's gone. Okay, I didn't know we resolved that, actually. It's good to see. More routine tasks today. A few leaks, misaligned pipe needed moving. Mercury refuses to get my name right. If I didn't know better, I'd think it was mocking me. Played with Joe before coming back. Shouldn't get attached. Don't know whether to include this, but I dreamt of Pearl last night. She was here with me under the sea. She felt happy. I was happy. Need to talk to Tim about sleeping pills. Entry 5. There was a minor emergency today. One of the rig supply boats capsized. Tim put me on alert, but nothing came of it. Meant I spent the whole day in the module. Read a lot, watched the news, slept. All in all, I wish they needed me. I wanted space, I wanted peace. But if that space is empty, it's all too easy to fill with the things I wanted to forget. Back to the grind. Trunk line supports needed reinforcing. Changed the air filters on Moon. Tim called in, told me it was his birthday. Should have remembered. 2 days before Dad's. Mercury said something about me losing weight. They must have sensors in the floor. Creepy. Feeling better today. Keeping busy, that's the key. Remember they said before, they monitor all of, you know, everything about Stan, including the logs, and they specifically said that, like, the logs are the property of the company, just to make it even creepier. And there was, like, a tiny bit of paranoia that happened when Tim told Stan that Emma had called him, and Stan was like, why do you know that? And he's like, oh no, we don't know anything specific, just like there was a note or something. But yeah, so I think there's like some questions about how ethically the company treats the employee just from that perspective before we even get into all of what just happened with this. Yeah, I mean, it could be that we're in sort of like a test capsule and maybe they've got 20 other people doing tasks and they're managing all of them and seeing how they compare to each other or how these sorts of things affect the people. I don't know. I don't know why they're doing that, but maybe they could be. Log entry 7, nothing to report work-wise. Getting used to the schedule now. Actually had a hop in my step this morning. Emma called. It was quick, awkward. She seemed distracted. She said she had a doctor's appointment, nothing to worry about. She said, but I do. I find it hard to know what to say to her. Pearl's always there, looming over everything. We've turned her memory into a wedge between us, exactly what I wanted to avoid. Day 8, Dad's birthday. Oh, sorry. Day 9. Regular work schedule, big old leak, lots of crude in the water. Tim said not to worry about it, but he could tell it bothered me. Have I sold out? Growing up, Unitrench were always the bad guys. The giant corporate affair here to ruin the old ways. And they did, if you talk to Dad. The fisheries died off, the trawlers went elsewhere, towns died out, people moved. But people moved in, too. Unitrench brought in hundreds of jobs, thousands maybe. Look at Tim, from Sea Dog to C-Suite. But seeing all that oil, the fish caught in its grasp, I don't know. Day 10, dreamt of her again, Pearl. She's always down here with me. I see places I know, but drowned. Whales overhead. It's a very cool image, actually, seeing the whales like that. At least the headaches haven't come back. Tim said there'd be a supply drop tomorrow. Food tools, I asked for a newspaper, but he couldn't promise anything. Why would that be difficult? For all the things they can accomplish, but they can't get him a newspaper? That seems like they don't want him to know something. Obviously, you'd think they could find a newspaper that doesn't contain whatever it is that they don't want him to see, but... I wish we had more time to talk on these calls like we used to on the boats, but he's changed. I wonder if I have. Supplies arrived for day 11. No newspaper. Lots of rice. Caught my hand in a valve. Hurt. Had to break open the first aid kit. Checked in with Tim. He seemed genuinely worried. Told me to keep an eye on it. Okay. Emma called. Didn't mention the hand. She seemed off again. More so. Sounded close to tears at one point. Funny thing is, we were talking about nothing. Food prep, I think. Mercury got my name wrong again. I could have sworn he smirked. Log entry 12. Took Moon up to the surface this morning and just sat there watching the sunrise. Oh, I didn't even know that was an option. First real feeling of peace I've had out here. Busy day after that. A whole sub-hive of drones went down. 15 of the things hid in a cave until their engines died. Almost looked like something herded them there, trapped them. Yeah, that's the second time we've seen, like, attacks against their infrastructure, so that wouldn't surprise me. Tim called to congratulate me. My performance exceeded expectations, apparently. God knows how low they've set the bar then. I really missed Emma today. She would have loved that sunrise. Nothing to report. Day 13. Works continued as normal. Emma called somehow better and worse than the last. She opened up towards the end. Then when I mentioned how much I was getting used to the rhythm here, she froze up. Came close to calling me selfish. Maybe she's right, but I still need this. Wanted to take Moon up to watch the sunset, but too tired, going to bed. Log 14. Bad day today. Corporate wanted their yield increased before the storm, and I almost killed myself doing their dirty work. And there was another dream or hallucination, but I wasn't sleeping. I was out cold, probably from the refinery accident. Got knocked on the head, saw things I didn't want to. What am I doing down here? I wanted space, freedom from myself. Instead, I found another set of chains. These ones are linked to something much more sinister. I don't know. At least Moon's new laser thing might help me clean up the pollution in the area. It's the least I can do. Emma, where to even start with Emma? She's strong in ways I can't fathom, focused, determined, fiercely intelligent. She puts me to shame in so many ways, and I have no idea what I did to deserve her. There have been hard times recently due to circumstances outside of our control, but we pull through. We always do. Right. There's your recap. I don't really have much else to see here.
Weight loss detected in resident worker. Please maintain a healthy diet to maintain optimal working condition.
I'm surprised they don't give him, like, pre-planned meals delivered, you know, with expectations that they're eaten at a certain day. But maybe that's, the little bit of freedom he has. Oh, there's the thing I built.
You know what? Could be worse.
Right, the act of cooking can help his mental health. I just thought with how regimented they seem to want everything, that they would just sort of want control over that too.
Looking good.
Then there's no question that he would get, you know, the exact diet that they intended for him to have. Any messages?
Talking with Emma last week was... It was... God. I wish I could make her understand.
Just after this, Pearl ate a metric ton of cake. Sounds her tummy made. Inhuman.
Tommy's not made for metric tons of most things. Unless your beard meets food, and then, well, he's just built different.
What? Lemia. Pearl's teddy. I must have unpacked this last night.
Are we getting Phantom Teddy appearances now?
Come on. Let's just go to bed.
I am getting a sense of fragility from the performance. It does seem quite well done. Like, there's creative decisions that had to be made that are very hard to articulate to get the right sense about this character, and I think they've mostly made the best decisions, or very good decisions anyway.
No. No. Not again.
Man, he's having a lot of these.
Where are you?
They're getting more disorienting and more chaotic, I'd say. We got, like, attacked by the fish at one point. That seems to be what's happening now, too.
Pearl. Pearl!
If those even are fish, I can't really tell. They're just sort of blobs. They're like tubes with an eye at the end. I mean, that's kind of what fish are, too, but... seem to have to fight our way in.
No. No, it wasn't like... I didn't mean to. Pearl!
Red alert. Oh, you just said that, Slammy. Oh, you weren't kidding.
Oh, shit, 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 shit.
That is not something you want to wake up to.
Shut.
I wonder why you can sit down at the computer in this. Oh, no reason, I guess. It was a bit odd. Well, you just left most of the prompts there. I don't know if there's any actual urgency or if it's just manufactured.
Okay. Stay calm. You're not drowning. There's no leak.
There's no
Call
power.
Tim.
Well, no main power anyway.
He'll know what to do.
Can we call Tim?
Are you? There's nothing working this bloody place. All right. What was in the training we had? The fuses. Power issues stem from the fuses. Has to be that bloody storm again.
You'd think they'd have a more clear procedure in mind for this sort of thing.
Mercury?
I guess we do, it's just not a straightforward one.
Fat love help you, huh? Come. Okay. Just like in training. Get your diffuse box. Poke around a bit. Bring this tub back to life.
Is that not what I'm trying to do? Oh, okay. Just had to say that first.
Have to find the fuses.
I would imagine they're quite close. Fuses? Are you there?
Looks like it's cut off from the mains. First job, reconnection.
Battery. Am I supposed to build new ones or something? Switch the life module fuses. But I don't have more fuses? Or do I? Oh, that was the fuse I meant to replace it with. I just got it. It said battery, so I was like, what? Okay.
Finally.
Sorry, I don't know how to operate an
Jesus
underwater
Christ.
station.
That was a morning.
You good? Let's call Tim. Oh.
Peace.
I don't know why I expected that I was in the bedroom. Just walking straight forward.
Stan Murray calling HQ. Come in, Tim. Tim. You there?
Stan, how did you... Thought you were offline. Never mind. Look, no time for chit-chat.
What's happening?
This storm, it's worse than anyone thought. Something broke loose. Long story short, there's a fire up here that's stubbornly refusing to go out.
Is it... Are you okay?
Yeah, well, no, not really. Maybe you can help.
Tell me.
I must have oil.
Situation. Drones are sent. Drilling is pulled offline. Of course, the old sea dogs don't have
Send
to worry
water.
about possibly being evacuated. But the remote deactivation for the drills is back in the control center, which is now completely off limits due to the severe risk of burning to death in an oil-fueled fire.
That seems like an undesirable outcome.
Officially unofficial, but I need you to head to the main drill site, Sector A. Get those things offline manually. Stop them sending the crude up the line.
Send me the location.
Done. I'm going to try to get the drones on site, but hell, those things are unreliable at the best of times. Okay, yes. Back into Stan. We're being moved again.
Stay safe, old man.
What do you have to say?
You need trench. We keep the planet moving.
Yeah.
Remember, oil is the lifeblood of the planet. Let's keep the juice flowing.
Let's see what we can... Huh? Well, that's different.
I don't think I've ever
Visual
looked at that
platform
monitor
readings are
before.
All over the place.
I don't even think I realized there was a prompt there until just now. Which is funny, because one of the first things I did when I started the game was notice how nice those monitors looked, and yet I didn't click on them. That's funny. Alright, Sector A entrance. I never did this. I should probably do this, too. Check the structural support of the life module. It's probably pretty easy. What about coffee? What about waking up? There's no time for waking up.
I could go for one of those right about now.
I'm going to, provide caffeine. Maybe this is why he's having all of these terrible anxiety nightmares. He's just drinking too much caffeine. Can you imagine? The entire crux of the whole game is like, you fed me too much of this thing I shouldn't have, and now I'm having a miserable time. What was the name of the machine? Coffee machine? Let's see. I kind of half looked at it, but I didn't actually read it. Deal? D-I-E-L. Or, yeah, it would be Dale. Depends if it's... Yeah, no, it's Deal. Like the honey episode of Futurama. That was a good one. Oh, just saw the D for die.
Here we go. It's cold out there.
Structural support is
That's
right.
got it.
I hear you.
Good. This is the third emergency rally point this morning.
Tim, are we... Is this on us?
Is that?
Look at this. Look what we've done here. This is too much, Tim.
This is it.
I can't. This is too much.
10% integrity.
Hey now.
Hang on.
That. This isn't on you. This is the company. It's always been the company.
But what's a company?
10% integrity is what I would call Bobby
people.
Kotick. That's not a good way to
You
be.
And me. We just... rolled over. Let them in, without even so much as a fight.
That's a lie, and you know it. Your dad and me and the rest of us.
Oh, he's
we fought.
gaslighting us now.
We fought hard. The meetings, the protests. I was there for the lot.
And now we're here. Together.
Okay. Seems secure.
Holy
Bugger
crap.
all to hell.
What?
The drones. I tried to get the things to leave their bunker,
Oh, it's secure now, I guess?
but they're stuck. Main door's jammed and they won't activate. Without those, the rig, all of Sector B, it's a goner.
What can I do?
Jesus, Dan. You've enough on your own plate. Sector A remains the priority, but if you can pay a visit to the drone control center, fix that door.
This one's
If you can get them
30%.
moving,
We were literally one day away
can
from
try.
the whole base just breaking.
I have to go. All hands crisis meet. Good luck, Stan.
Good thing I had a couple
should
repair
hold.
packs.
For now.
Could head up to the surface. Check the state of things.
Dale is French for God. Oh.
If any of the lines on that
Okay.
rig rupture, well, that's it for every living thing. in
Well, now
these
I'm very
waters.
curious what would have happened if I didn't repair that.
What have we done?
Because it's obviously leading to something. Maybe it would have just been like, you know, you have to repair that now at 0 or something. Maybe I just stopped an emergency mission or something like that. I'm getting a foot cramp. Ow. Locate maintenance drones. That we can do. Adios and... Oh, it's the same route as Mon Dieu. Never thought about that. Had no idea there was so much hiding in that coffee machine. Can't believe we're finally gonna see central drone control. You'd think we would have gotten accustomed to it much earlier, given how much work there is with drones around here. Found cod in a K-cup. At the bottom of a K-cup. Yeah, everything's looking pretty spicy. The upheaval. Whoa!
Not good.
Yeah, no, you're right. Not good. I'm gonna get away from that now. The current actually knocked me into that. I should repair. If I have any more, I think I just used them all. Yes, I did. I've also never seen first-person mode before this. It looked like I had one in my inventory, but yeah, it's just not there.
Here we go.
Can you see the crack from the outside? Guess not. Alright, I guess I'll have to deal with that later. Hopefully not crash into another thing. Oh, it looks like a giant tentacle. It's a ceaseless discharge holding on for dear life before he drops into the demon runes.
I'm at the drone bunker.
Oh, I can use it from here, you're right.
For maintenance access.
Good call. I, for some reason, neglected to look down there again. Alright, here we are. Oh my god, it's so hard to steer now.
Central drone control.
How do we get in? It's quite a door. Is that a giant crab leg? Doubtful, but that would be quite dramatic. Do it!
Probably a reboot. Restart solution to all this. Definitely.
Yeah. Hello? Hello? Is someone there?
What? Why are you saying that? Is there... Are you expecting there to be someone there? What?
Not good. Not good at all.
Oh. Is that oil blooping into the... What the hell? Guess it's an exhaust. You know, if they wanted to take this in a very Silent Hill direction, they could have probably pulled it off. I don't know if that's in the scope of what they were trying to accomplish or that they would even want to go that hard, but I kind of believe in this creative direction enough that I think they could have done it.
Should be around here.
Like, gone full, you know, the blackness level of dark. More flares. I don't even remember getting the first flares. Safe zone? No sticks. It's not safe at all. Is there Somebody's got to come down here and scrape all the damn shellfish off stuff. They're building up.
Listen, Stack. Comms.
Where aren't the comms
You're
patchy?
breaking up.
More lack of sticks. I think they're trying to make a statement. This place is unseen for a good while. Whoa.
God. No.
It's the
My dream.
terror fish.
No, no, you can't be real.
This is insane. This can't be.
It's like hell.
God damn it! Garage is further down. If this stuff is real, if I'm not having some sort of mental breakdown, I have to get past it. Got to find something to push it back. That
Can I not
thing
swim
destroyed
around
these
it?
tracks. Is it?
Oh no, it's all
Alive.
around. Find something to push it back. But I don't really have any tools for that. Maybe a flare? A mine? See what there is to interact with before I do anything.
Shit. Gun. See.
He's having a hard time. Yeah. Okay. Noted. Waiting for the Mick Gordon soundtrack. That would certainly take me by surprise. The soundtrack has been very not that. But I love that kind of music, so I'd be into it. I don't know if it would work well here, but... I can take a picture of it. Is that useful? Oh, maximum number of pictures reached. It'll delete the oldest one.
Oh, that's a nice one.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's a nice one.
Out of my eyes. God damn.
No, not the bees.
Things.
Oh, I need oxygen also. Now, let's light a flare. They did just give me 4 flares. What?
That'll do it.
Did that help? What just happened? Oh, I thought I lit a flare, but I think I just picked up some plastic
You don't like
instead.
that, do you?
No, of course you don't. Can I move the whole set back? Oh, wow. I don't really understand what I'm doing, but I'm going. Can't see. Is that the solution? Is I have to use a flare
Chunk of coal?
for each scenario of this. Can I go to this door?
No. No. Get back. Get. Ah. Fuck off. Just a little further.
Oh, they have
Come on.
like a
Come on.
burned up shader effect, I see. So they're like a particle effect that can get dissolved with proximity. Flares don't last very long, do they? Do you want a Sharknado? I've never wanted a Sharknado. I don't know why some people seem to.
This should work.
Not even in the main room yet. If you have a fear of like deep sea diving and dark
Nearly
creepy
there.
spaces, this game would probably make you quite worried. Like, I've been mostly just noting how atmospheric and lovely it looks. But I think the atmosphere can be quite good as well, in terms of, you know, tenseness and suspenseness. Again, I'm so shocked that I haven't really heard anyone talking about this game, because it seems, you know, borderline excellent. There have been a couple of little things that have bothered me about it, like I get lost a bit much, but it's probably on me mostly. I'm pretty much completely on board with the storytelling. I mean, just getting me on board with storytelling is kind of difficult.
Okay. Okay. Jesus.
Wow.
Stan!
Shit.
Holy crap.
God, Tim. You scared the hell out of me.
That's a main
Finally
room,
got
alright.
myself a radio. Wanted to check in.
Is this where they have the intergalactic Senate
well,
in Star
it's-
Wars?
It's a mess. There's been a chemical leak or some weird leech things found their way inside.
Leeches.
Leeches.
Stan is... Are you...
I'm fine. I'm fine.
Look, the surface is a mess. A drill in Sector A broke loose, caused a systemic collapse that sent the rig up like cheap firewood. We need those drones, Stan. I've got your position. Good. You'll buy the release for the secondary exit.
Got a problem. The bay doors are shut tight.
Looks like something triggered an emergency lockdown. Odd. I'll speak to maintenance, get you a back door. Until then, get that exit open.
Right. Exit.
Almost
Got it.
nothing has gone right this entire trip.
Looks like a repair platform.
I don't know what this is doing, I'm just enjoying
Batteries.
turning it.
I need batteries.
Reset the cell's security
Three should do
system,
the
find an
trick.
exit for the drones. Battery for each of those. Switch when they're all in, I assume. Might as well just try it now. Yeah, it goes
Must be
back up.
something I missed.
I'd say there is. Oh, oxygen's a thing. I keep forgetting I breathe oxygen. Have some of that. Much better. Don't pollute. Dingus.
Hey, no littering now.
Exactly.
I must have missed something.
Yeah, you missed it all. Are we meant to, like, go in every corner of this? Is this like a really big ordeal now? I can't really tell. That map's a bit confusing. Looks like this place is absolutely gigantic. Maybe it's not, though. Maybe it just looks it. I mean, it's so big that I can't really see the floor.
How long since anybody's been down here?
I'll spend a minute. Are there batteries?
I can use this to... make something?
It's so dark. I guess this is why I would use a flare. I just don't want to burn through all my flares if I'm going to need them. Oh. Oh, the flares don't do anything because there's just oil in the water.
Plastic bottle.
I might suspect this is a bit closer to what you would anticipate in terms of visibility. It might even be a lot worse than this, I don't know. Can I get out of that? I got some synthesis materials anyway. Well, the drums are kicking in. As soon as that snare hits, you're like, yes, something's happening now. What might it be? Is this where I came in, or is this somewhere else? The band is still together. For me, the snare was the gateway to the whole rest of the drum kit. I remember when I first got really into Poison the Well and hardcore and stuff, and it's like, some people are super into hearing cymbals crash all the time, and like, yeah, cymbals are cool, but what about when the snare hits, though? I mean, of course, the double bass is the other thing. It's what you learn first, yeah?
Maybe I could fire up the sonar.
You could. That's a great idea. Thank you for reminding me. I actually needed that. Right, well, I did look at that. Did I have to scan it, though? Maybe I had to scan it and I didn't. No. So, what do you want from me? I pulled the lever. I interacted with this. It said, batteries, please. And I said, I don't have those. I do? Wait, I do. When did I get that? Did you notice that I got batteries? I don't remember that. I assume one is not enough to do anything. Yeah, the other two batteries, I would guess. Oh, there's a crafting table. Can I just build batteries here? Oh. Oh. There's just batteries here. I'm an idiot. Oh, this is probably so you can make additional flares or oxygen sticks if you need them. It's not going to work yet anyway because I don't have power. See, I just keep doing that. I don't know. That's not really the game's fault. I'm just an idiot. I just can't look at things. I get turned around and, forget what I've looked at and confused. It's such a hard line to ride because, on one hand, a lot of games really spoon-feed you where the next objective is, and then you kind of get really reliant on that, and you stop using your actual eyes to look at things. And I feel like once you go kind of hard into that, there's not really any going back. But, if something deviates slightly, then you're just not going to notice it for sometimes way too long. And it can make people frustrated, but not saying that's right that they should be frustrated.
Must be something I
What about
missed.
this middle dial here? Or are these buttons too? No, they're just saying power indicated. There's another switch too, wasn't there? Oh. I think that's correct. What's this? Oh, we're passing the signal through, is it? Yeah, I think so. Oh, I got plenty of oxygen, don't worry about that. I still got one bar. Alright, so that's through. Is that a switch? Hey, Wiggle Sausage, how's it going?
All right. Secondary exit open.
Okay, noted. Same direction as that lever. Now we have to reset the security system. Which I would have thought we could do already, but maybe only now can we do that? Fifth, sixth time's a charm, maybe? What am I missing?
Something.
Oh, is there a giant lever I need to turn or something? Valve, rather. Okay, scan. Broken drone has a note on it. Why do you have a note? Scan it. Fuel levels critical. Error. Cannot resupply. You want some fuel. How do I give you fuel? I probably have some in my inventory that I've crafted already. That might be the next step, though. Oh, redirect the current. Oh, weird system. Right, I guess we can only get one of these things operating at one time. And there's something on every side. Okay. Oh, that closes the door again. We have to do it in the right order for it to work, though. What does this do when we turn it on? Hi, Erogenous Jones. How's it going? We're just playing with dials and levers in the middle of the ocean. Seems to be going okay.
Bay doors are open. Most of them. Some won't budge.
Good. Now, reactivate as many of the buggers as you can.
Right.
Well, I can reactivate one of them with some fuel.
Whatever you just did, it wiped the whole program. Rebooted everything.
Is that good?
Drones included.
Okay. That doesn't sound helpful.
It's fine, but you'll need to manually activate them now.
You want me to swim to all of these individual bays? Free the drones! Thank goodness. They were being so oppressed. Let's free some drones, shall we?
Whoa. Don't electrocute yourself.
Not too bad. Finally got a PS5 yesterday.
online.
Had to go home very south of Ireland today to my parents, so a little bummed I didn't actually get to play it. Ah, fair enough. Well, I hope you enjoy it when you do get around to playing it. Did you get one of the classic, the old version, or the new Slim, if that's even out yet? I didn't track when that was coming. You gotta get the Demon Souls remaster. It's like still the nicest looking game I've ever played. It's so nice. If you care about that. I don't know, if you're not a Souls fan, then don't, but it's really pretty. They said I had to free 6 of them. I'm seeing a lot. I guess just any 6 will do. I don't think the Slim's out yet. Got a disc model for the same price as the digital. Nice. Good deal. Yeah, get the other one to activate, to get them automated.
Go get him.
Yes, go get them. Why 6? Oh, I don't actually have to stand down on the ground for that. It's okay. Play Demon's Souls back on the PS3, so not desperate to play the remake. Elden Ring so much higher priority. Fair enough. It really is kind of like a beehive, isn't it? You think I'll get extra credit if I free every drone in this entire room? Elden Ring has no snare drum, though. Is that true? I guess I don't remember. Oh.
Circuit board. Handy. Last one. Tim?
Oh, got it. Yeah, gotta work.
Help
Good
is
call.
on its way.
Okay, we got
Tracking
6
the
drones.
fleet now. Well done,
Oh, they're
lad.
off.
They'll deal with the fire on the rig and whatever it is that's going on over in
I mean, there are
Sector A.
more than 6.
But that's nothing for you to worry about. You've done more than enough already.
Yeah, I have low oxygen, too.
On my way. Stan, got a crisis team meeting. Get yourself out of there and we'll talk in a few.
I polluted!
Pleasure.
Unbelievable. Why is it even an option to pollute? Just keep it. You give yourself resources when you use it, just keep it. It's weird. What if I keep freeing drones? Will it let me? I know, he's got a litter reflex. It's so weird. More drones. Send them out. I'm addicted to drones. Oh my god, it does work. I mean, there's literally like 25 of them in here. There may be too many. I don't know. Yeah, there has to be an achievement, right? There's just so many. And look at it this way. He's probably going to send me in here to do this later anyway. I'm just getting it done ahead. Just to save us some time. Oh, they all positioned themselves neatly in front of their spawn. So I can kind of quickly see which ones need to still be freed, potentially. I did get a few hours of Ragnarok in yesterday, so it wasn't a complete inability to try the PS5 out. It's a bit slow to start, that game. But it certainly does ramp up. Actually, no, that's not true. It isn't slow to start. You immediately have, like, an encounter with Freya, and... yeah, it's actually the opposite of what I just said. I don't know why I said that. I think I remember there are a few dull moments here and there toward the beginning, but it's not right at the beginning. And they're not, like, a problem. It's just the pacing needs to rebuild itself up again. The drones are an uprising now, yeah. That would be great. I mean, how can you not? They're all right here. So what happened with Ragnarok is, after I discontinued streaming it, I started a new save, because Lynn wanted to watch the story of it. Because the two of us had played through the original together, because she was kind of interested in it and wanted to see how it played out. And I got to, I'd say, 3 sessions in, shorter sessions with her. So I was just at the part where we go to, like, the, what was it? Dwarfheim or something. I can't remember the name of it, but, you know, the place where the two brothers, the blacksmiths, are from originally. So I'd gotten actually quite a bit further than that on the stream. I still haven't played enough of it to actually have a strong opinion one way or the other. I'm still kind of, like, relatively early in the game, I think.
Still intact.
I was very worried that I was going to get the game spoiled around the, you know, the window of it having just recently come out. But I got lucky and people were pretty reasonable and didn't, thankfully. But yeah, it was really hard to look forward to streaming and then like 30 people were there, and like I don't blame them. They didn't want to spoil it themselves. They wanted to play it through. It just it didn't feel like a good productive use of time for the sake of, you know, continuing to be able to pay my bills, if you know what I mean. I wish I didn't have to dictate things based on that, but it unfortunately is something to consider. He keeps doing that little spin every time when he has to line up with the button. Oh yeah, Demon Souls probably doesn't have much in the way of snare drums. I would agree with that. It has snares, but not snare drums. I wonder sometimes if have I overdone my reliance on that I want to always show you my first impressions of things. Like, I wonder sometimes, does it even matter that much to people? Because I go through sometimes reasonably great lengths to not play certain things just so I can stream them specifically. And maybe it isn't even that important, really. Like, I'm not really a reaction person anyway. I don't really go crazy, like, mostly. If there's key points, I like to have that moment of seeing it happen for the first time live. Big story moments and that are exciting to do that way. But I wonder sometimes, would I maybe even be better served if I had sort of rehearsed what's going to happen in the game so I don't get lost and confused as often. Maybe it would just result in a more streamlined production.
Oxygen levels getting dicey. That's the stuff.
It literally keeps dropping them. Don't do that. I lost it. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
Emma be proud.
Oh, I picked up 10 of them and I got an achievement for that. Like, the vast majority of games that I play on the stream are completely sight unseen. And I guess I've been doing it for so many years that it's just become like a reaction to me to do that. It's just like a natural state of things. It's true, yeah, because if I knew, then I'd have to sort of speculate around it, which isn't great. Just the act of knowing completely changes it. Did I actually just finish and there's nothing? Oh wait, I missed that one. Unless that's the way out or in. Wait, that might be, actually. Yeah. What about that one? Is that it? Last one? I was doing this for a while. Until Dawn benefits from a first impression, but there's some more mechanics-driven run-based games, less of a factor. Well, I like playing those games too. The impressions don't really matter as much. It's just really about your experience each time you play it and talking through the scenario. Still didn't see anything happen. I'm just guessing there would be an achievement, but maybe there just isn't. Oh, or no, I still missed a whole set of them over here. Never mind. Every response will become, you have to wait and see. Oh god, that would get so annoying so fast. Honestly, I'd be done with me too. it would be funny for the first few minutes, and then we'd make an emote about it, and then it would become a meme, and then the meme would be tired, and then everyone would leave. That is the cycle. Okay, a fleet of drones awaits. I thought I'd have to do more in here, honestly. For how big it is. Did I still not get an achievement? That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. That one, that one, that one, that one, that one. Did I miss, like, one very low or something? I also saw a missing one. Keep in mind it could be the gate that we took to get into this room. There is one blue gate that doesn't have a drone. Which is this one here, I believe. Wait. No. I just thought that was a drone for a moment. When you stream with your PS5, do you use an external capture card or do you use the PS5 built-in? I use an internal capture card, actually. An AverMedia PCI card, which doesn't have any substantial delay, and I can actually play games as a pass-through from it, which I really find quite helpful. I think it was like $200 when I bought it a bunch of years ago. And I got decent use out of it. I mean, I haven't really been streaming many console games in the last couple of years. But I don't regret getting it. I have bought a number of external cards, though, that were not very good. And were kind of a waste of money. I think I bought 2 of them. Both of which had eventually latency that became a big problem, and then one of them had terrible sound desync from the video. That was the Hop Hog box. That one sucked. I think you internally want, or you generally want an internal card because it has enough bandwidth to handle quite a lot of data streaming in and out through it. And if you go for one of those external boxes, or at least it used to be the issue that they would get kind of bottlenecked by the USB connection or whichever, input method. Well, I think I got all of them. Sadly, I think that's all we can do. Sorry about that. Bit of a waste of time, but, at the same time, I feel like I've done my job. Okay, we have to turn the power around again. Yeah, 3.1 is actually tremendous amounts of data throughput. The other thing is I'm not streaming data through it at 4K, which I don't really want to even bother with that because it's crazy. I mean, it's progressively becoming less crazy, but I still don't want to deal with it. The amount you'd need to edit at that rate and all is a lot. Alright, so we're going to move the data, or the power over. I think it's the one by the ship. I only have a laptop, so it either stick to the PS5 streaming or get an external card until such time as you can afford to save for streaming PC. Right, gotcha. Yeah, sorry, I was giving you just a very, personal account of how I sorted it, but yeah, if you've got a laptop, that is a different scenario. Did that open already, or probably have to hit the button again? Whoop. It's no small feat to set up a streaming PC and all. It's, I mean, people say that it's not hard, but, if you haven't done it before, or if you're building up from a completely different setup, yeah, it takes a bit of time, and a lot of the reason that I was able to do the things I could do... Oh my god. That's kind of cool. were because I kind of built things a little at a time on top of each other. They all stacked up. I thought maybe I might still get the achievement now, but no. Guess not. And that one's just stuck. You okay, bud? Oh, right. Maybe they want me to free the one that was down here, too, that wanted fuel. To get the achievement, maybe it's like free all the drones, including this one that's out of fuel. Which probably means activating the, this thing here. The crafting table thing. It's quite likely, that capture stuff, external stuff, has gotten a lot better in the last few years. Because, being honest, when I was doing it, it was like 2014. Things were not great, technologically speaking, yet. I think I got one in like 2014 and another one in like 2016, somewhere around there. And then the one I currently use like another year later. Fuel unit, please. Hey, I even have it. And probably you were able to get these things from in this room. Oh, I also have already built many of them. So, how do I give it to this? Cannot resupply. I don't have the ability to give it fuel, but I have fuel. Can only access from the... Oh. So is this just, like, nothing, really? It just is not a problem for me to solve. Just making sure, because sometimes it's a bit cryptic how they want you to interact with stuff. I thought maybe the deepest puzzle to all this is like, well, why is there a crafting table so you can build fuel to give to the drone to then allow all the drones to all escape, you know? That just seems like the last step of the whole thing. But I am making too much of it, so I think I'll just turn this around and leave. Only toying with the idea at the moment anyway. So the immediate future, I'm going to use the built-in OS PS5 streaming. I need to get a decent mic and headset before anything else. Stream a couple hours, I played a Ragnarok to test it out, and the main difficulty was stopping playing every minute to reply to one of the viewers. Right, gotcha. Yeah, just get a decent mic. If you ever need any help or have any questions, feel free to ask. I don't mind. Or if you need help setting stuff up with OBS later on or anything, feel free to pop on the Discord. Sorry, I'm taking so long to leave this room.
All right. Secondary exit.
For the 4th time. I'm gonna try leaving it this time. How about that? Oh yeah, for sure, if you can do wired, that is optimal.
That's the stuff.
Stop polluting! You flippin' dingus. Get it. Yeah, that guy is just stuck. Doesn't feel like coming along. Alright, that's fine. You're
Getting
lost.
the hell out of here.
I'm going in the pipe.
This place feels wrong.
Stan, we've got the drone signals coming through loud and clear. Well done indeed.
I hope you
We'll send them
enjoy
out to
the
fight the fire. Hold
20
down the fort
extra
while we try and
drones
get everything
that
under
didn't
control.
come out.
What then? What then? What happens to Unitrench? When the news gets a hold of this, they'll be held to bay, surely.
I don't know, Stan, honestly. We're in uncharted
You'll
territory.
have to ask your mother.
You should see the state of things up here. It's awful.
Yeah, I imagine it is.
Anyway, not over yet. We really need you at Sector A, Stan. Get those drills offline.
Roger.
What would this guy do without me? Well, die in a fire, apparently. I don't know. Sector A entrance. Another helicopter. Pretty sure we haven't been here. This place is surprisingly densely packed with stuff all over. Oh, treasure.
A snow globe.
Oh.
Christmas 1969.
Oh,
Been
nice.
out here a while.
What a year. Summer of Love.
You think there'd be a way to dredge these up? Stop them polluting the area?
But there isn't, so guess we'll leave them here. Maybe we can create a swarm of nanomachines to break down the metal and eventually become a Grey Goose scenario.
Coast Guard unit.
We'll get hit from every side. We'll have nanomachines coming out of the ocean, tides rising, storms freaking flooding everything. What a ball of laughs the future is. Oh, God. Tremendous hole there. Oh, the surface. I forgot this exists. We've been so far down that I just haven't even looked.
Never seen a storm like this.
Oh. Wow, that's quite pretty. I mean, for the little bit you could see. Okay, well, there's not much to see down, or up here. Down here. Oh, God. Got freaking knocked sideways. Where are we going? Going the other way. Ah! Oh, I'm getting pushed toward that really hard. That makes sense. Let's not smash into the wall and die. I think the reason it looks much brighter from below is because we have to play the game, not because they didn't understand. Oh, I thought I was going the other way. Okay, sorry. I even checked what direction I was going in and then somehow turned around anyway. Because, like, imagine if it was the proper darkness down here. We'd spend the whole game not really able to see much of anything anywhere. I mean, maybe it would have intensified the look of some of the lights from a distance, but I do like that we can see a little bit of our surroundings, too. And I think that's cool. Like, I'm fine with them taking an artistic liberty in that regard. Well, the sub has lights, but the lights would only be, you know, directly around you. You wouldn't be able to see any of this. I'd have to nearly run into something mostly before I'd see it. Actually, the lights barely even do anything. Oh God, I'm getting pulled. I bet they experimented a lot with that question and where it should ultimately land. Oh, right. Can I laser that? Yes, I can. That's the first time I got to laser something. Is there stuff in it?
So much pollution down here.
I collect all the plastic now. It's like, look at my light versus the sublight. It just doesn't really light things up very much at all.
Plenty of energy in this.
Coal. Okay. Cool coal. This is an alternate parallel reality version with sort of future tech in olden days. It's a bit strange, I know, but kind of okay with it. Maybe they even just did have lasers like that then, I don't
State
know.
of this place. God knows what it's doing to the water.
Don't really feel like picking up any more coal, but just want to have a quick look. Okay. I think anything came out of that one.
Let's go.
Is this the Sector A entrance?
All
One would
right.
hope.
Got you coming up on Sector A entrance. Need to authorize those docking rights. Okay.
How does that sub avoid flooding? Yeah, I said that right away. The airlock situation is, again, artistic liberties. It's pretty silly, but whatever. Oh, bonk. I think we had the same kind of questions about Subnautica at some point too, right? I think they were a bit better about it, but like,
Plenty of the beach.
it wasn't great either. Why is there so much tidal pressure in this?
Leaks. Even down here. Access granted.
Oh yeah, I guess that... I don't think that's the case, but that would be an interesting scenario. If he just leaves his diving suit and helmet on the whole way. So it's like, the whole thing is just flooded with water, it doesn't matter.
Maybe I shouldn't be down here.
Maybe. It's very hard to steer.
Unbelievable.
I just want to go straight, and I'm like going in
State of
every
this place
direction.
is just... God.
I think the water physics are the same here as they are in the open
You're
water.
joking. Well,
Oh,
hope
that's
this
not what I
laser
meant to do,
works as
sorry.
advertised.
Wait. Hold X. No, that's, again, that's the camera. We have to select the laser first.
Okay, get this done.
Starting to wonder if I should have come in here. Oh? Disable main
What the
drilling
hell
unit.
did they do to this place? The manual shut-off should be in the sector control station. That's my first stop.
And where might that be? I was wondering what this area was on the map, but now we know.
This is it. Sector control.
As with everything, how the hell do I get in? Oh, I have to laser some things first. Oh, thank you. Just took care of both. Is there more? Or just the one? freaking broken drones. Can you fix anything? Now what? Scan. Whole main drilling unit. Flare. Oh, there's stuff everywhere. Beacon? Door. There we go.
Huh. This feels like the wrong way.
It's not the door, sorry. Keep thinking things are doors, but they're actually walls that are painted like doors. Real fake doors. Empty oxygen stick. What cretin would leave one of those? Not me. Tell me they want me to swim into that mess. Wait, why would you have me set down there? Okay, I think I'm getting back in and we're gonna drive around the outside again. Ah. Bounced off all of that. Hello, door hunters. Day 52, still no doors. Today we begin our search anew. Will we find our way in? Only time will tell. Oh, it's very hard to see, and the water's pushing me everywhere, and also there's stuff. Oh, no. This doesn't seem right. Pearl, are you beckoning me down into the abyss? Please don't do that. Daddy doesn't appreciate that. Daddy's had enough abyss for this afternoon. I genuinely can't see anything. I'm trying to just face downward. I think I'm just meant to be swimming here. Too much potential to bonk. What's this? Not for me? Oh, such a big open spot. I'm gonna lose my ship down there and not be able to get it out. Alright. This is great. I'm starting to believe that the answer was not down here either. But I looked up top, I didn't see a door we could go in. The only door that was available said no. Yeah, this definitely doesn't feel like a place I should be now. Oh, come on. What are you even hitting? Ah, oh, sweet visibility. I mean, they have me set down here, so there must be a reason. There's no controls that I can tell. You want to be scanned?
I'll admit, those drones are useful, but...
What about this antenna?
Antenna's down. Pure negligence. Nothing works down here. Unitrench.
You see my confusion?
I don't think that's the right way.
Where the crap? There's nothing here. Oh, there is another airplane here, though. Yet another airplane. Maybe this has nothing to do with it, but interesting. Yeah, I just tried swimming around the perimeter. It didn't go well. The visibility down there is 0. It's completely impossible to see. I got to sit in this row once. It was amazing. I have pretty long legs. I got to put them all the way out. They didn't even touch that wall. Can you believe it? This is the luckiest thing I've ever had happen. It was one of the flights to Ireland, so it was like for a good few hours. I didn't even have to pay extra. I just got lucky and they're like, hey, this seat's empty. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah. Get me in there, please. They get so fast and loose about the seating sometimes when it suits them. But, like, before boarding, everything is, like, gotta be by the book. You didn't request that seat, you don't get that seat. Unless we decide you can have that seat. How does this work? Oh, is this a multi-level? Right, okay. I was gonna say, usually there's some important stuff going up in the front. You know, they're long enough. Long enough for my purposes. This is more like it. Oh, there's so much crap in here, holy hell. Who would have thought? You still bow out and go out the front. Treasure! I almost missed that. Yeah, I'm 8'9". Most people can hardly believe it. I've got an extra set of knees as well. Just a double-kneed giant. This is like water Dark Souls. Yeah. No, I don't quite know how it's like that. I guess you can't go out there. Almost as tall as Peppa Pig. Oh, because there's chests. Well, you're not wrong. There are chests. I wouldn't say they're amazing, though. Is this the rest of the plane down here, or is this an oil pipe? Oil pipe. Is this where I'm meant to go? Oh, I think it is, you know. I think this is how you get in. Jesus. Just freaking got lucky that I happened to find this. What if you're not underwater, but you're in space? Hell of a twist. Oh, damn it. Never mind. It doesn't go where I was hoping it went. I thought it was going to lead directly into the building we're after. You must not have to go down below that, you know, fog line. Oh. This could be important to break. Alright, so there's something to laser on the side. Multiple things to laser. Oh, is that a platform? It is. Oh, there we are. That must be it. Would you be able to pull off a twist where, say you had like a 10-hour game thinking you're in space, but actually you were on Earth underwater the whole time? Is that possible to be so misleading in the way that you depict space that it could just truly confuse someone? I guess the presence of bubbles is something you would expect, and that would kind of screw you up. Okay, well, I don't know why they had us settle in up there. Seems like a bad place to stay. All the fish are dead in this universe, and bubbles don't exist for some reason. I don't know why. Let's try this.
Okay.
The bubbles are sleeping. Sonic would be very upset with that.
Come on. The controls.
Humble store
Oh,
purchase
hey,
made
thanks
for
very much.
€25. 38.
I don't think it said who that was, but whoever just made a Humble Store purchase, thank you for doing that. The referral code system is a help, so thanks.
This looks like the place.
Hell of a trip to get in here, wasn't it? Why does it keep giving me mines? Just leave it on the oxygen that I actually need. I've only used the mines once. I'm actually kind of surprised we've only used them once. There's a lot of gear to find here for some reason. I wonder why. We've got an addendum about Tim. This looks
Tim
like
said all the oil in the area is routed through this facility.
the right place to be.
Need to reduce the flow in those pipes. Reduce the pressure in the main column. Those cables are linked to the drills outside.
Well, I guess I should probably just start arbitrarily pulling levers and seeing what happens. That's probably how engineers sort out their problems, right? Reduce the pressure. See? Easy as that. Oh, are they gonna have me repeat the same routine for the north and the south drills as well?
Pressure's still too high.
Oh. I think we come back here once we've done all three.
Pressure's through the roof on that drill site.
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. Ooh, free sticks. I'll have those. Big restock. I guess they know we're going to be under here for a long while. Right, so there's a south auxiliary drill and a north one. And an oil trace there. And another oil trace there. Is it possible to die? Well, you can run out of oxygen. I haven't let that happen. But I don't actually know what will happen if that does go down. I assume you'll probably wake up in the base or something, but... yeah, I mean, you can only imagine having no oxygen would probably not be ideal. Oh, wrong way. Saw that beacon, I was like, must be that. You'll respawn on the moon.
Need to get this offline. Quickly.
Yeah. Quickly. Well, I have to figure out how to get in. Although this one's a bit smaller, so maybe not quite as hard to figure out. Or did I speak too soon? Anybody see any door? I feel like a door should be here somewhere. Doors there. What am I supposed to climb under this? Into the drill? This seems like a terrible idea. No. Operate this? No. I'm starting to feel like I'm spending a tremendous amount of time simply looking for doors. Is there some other drill that is the north drill? Not this. Well, maybe I can follow a pipe or something. There we are. Oh, it's the fish are trying to grab me. A weird way in.
Inside.
Cool. Is this it? Buttons, levers, anything? No buttons or levers. Literally can't see a single thing in front of me. I guess that's the drill? Oh, there's some more geodes. How is there no lever here? This has to be it. Oh my god, where the hell do they want me to go? I'm about to just dive straight into that drill in a second here. This is the only thing with a light near it. And this doesn't go to another cave, right? Or does it? Help. Okay, don't go in there. I thought there was like a exactly human body shaped hole that you could like pull yourself through. And they were gonna go for like, you know, the ultimate claustrophobia situation. How is this not the mechanism I'm looking for? Those are not operational levers of any kind. Is this a button? Oh. Oh god, please. They didn't even attach the hose. It's just floating. So, they're directing me somewhere else. What is this? Excuse me? The North Auxiliary Drill is not this. The thing that says North Auxiliary Drill is actually there. Is that correct? I'm gonna lose my mind. Maybe that's exactly what they're trying to elicit. Stan's losing his mind, so am I. Some fellow dickheads. That's an excellent description of fans of Philip K. Dick. So did I really not just... I just didn't have to go there at all. I just decided that was what I wanted to do. And I was incorrect. Highly confused. I think I've run out of patience for the moment, and I just want to kind of set in, and I'll revisit again and finish it on the next go. It sounds like I need to keep popping in and out of these buildings until we figure out where the damn levers are. The game's not giving me a lot of clues, other than, you know, here's a prompt, there's a prompt, everywhere's another prompt. But I was figuring it would make logical sense. There's three key points. Here's 3 key points. 1, 2, 3. We go hit all the levers, and then we can get through the main door in the middle of this, but it doesn't seem like that's how that goes, and maybe I just needed to be inside of that building the whole time. So, yeah, a bit disconcerting, but, you know, still ultimately a good game. I'm not discounting it much for that. It's just... I think I've done enough for now. I'm still on board for the story, and I do want to see how it resolves. I imagine we're probably quite close to the end. Or at least within striking distance within another session. But, I'm going to stop here then. I hope that's okay. Thanks very much for being here as always.